Just trying to see how to bring and worship God into my small renovations company.
Mm-hmm. Well,
what your opinion on that is?
The best thing you can do is make sure you're tithing on the income the company's making. I can tell you some of the most successful small business owners that I've met are the ones that have always been faithful to tithe. You know, if you're building a garage on somebody's house and you're tithing on that money, because obviously it's such a great blessing. We've got to take that position that I probably wouldn't have gotten this job had that God blessed me with this opportunity. He blessed me with the phone call to bid on it. He blessed me with the wisdom to make a good bid and to work hard with the strength and the tools and what I needed to do to make that happen. And so I think it's important that we give back. And people, a lot of times, small businesses will say, well, I tithe, I take a salary and I tithe on that. And that's wonderful. You should do that. But don't forget your business. You know, I believe that that's the greatest act of worship we do as individuals. And I believe that because God wrote so much about money. And I believe he wrote so much about money because he knew how tightly we were going to want to hang on to it. So when we let go, I believe there's a level of appreciation and blessings that we receive because it's so easy for us to rationalize why we can't give it, and yet we do it. We give anyway. So it is really an incredible act of worship.
When you're working with employees, when you're working with customers, how much can you kind of focus on, wanting to work with Christians, employ Christians, for example, or, expressing, faith through the business itself?
Well, let me first of all, let me tell you this, Phil, because this is important for you to know. Everybody needs to know this. Atheists would rather work with a Christian company. Jewish people, non-believers, when given the choice, will work with a Christian organization. Is the radical left person going to deal with you because you're a Christian? No, but we don't care about them. I mean, we can't worry about that. But I think it is a wonderful way to give testimony and be unashamed of where you are and give blessing to God for that, being unashamed. But let me tell you, that's not what I like most about it. What I like most about it is it will hold, it should, I shouldn't say it will, it should hold you accountable. In other words, they know now that you're a Christian. You need to now be an unbelievable steward of your testimony. So when you whack your thumb with your hammer, be careful that the old man doesn't rear its ugly head, as it would say in Ephesians. And because now every single thing you do, and I love the fact that if you are upfront about it in the beginning, it's got to hold you accountable to be a good steward of your testimony. Hey, I want to thank you for watching the clip. We sure do appreciate it. Would you go right now, click on that subscribe button if you haven't already. That helps us. We would appreciate it. Thanks again.